Shalom uvracha, everybody. Hello out there, everybody, and welcome to a special pop-up celebration day. A little bit of history and love for our beloved city, Yerushalayim. Today we celebrate Yom Yerushalayim, and as we all know, it's the city of gold, the city of love, the city we all cherish oh so much. So I wanted to give a quick lesson about Yerushalayim, starting with the fact that Yerushalayim has, in some sources, they say 70 names, and I read somewhere this year 120, I believe, or 127. I have 101 of them at home in one of my files. It's unbelievable. Each name means a different thing. It's from a different part of history. So I'm going to take you into some of them, and just so we should know that Yerushalayim has many names. It has many pchinot, many different aspects to it. Like any human being, we have a part of us that's funny, a part of us that's sensitive, a part of us that's more delicate. So too does Yerushalayim. And I'm going to give us some of its names. Well, we know that Yerushalayim is Yerushalayim. We know Ir Tzion. And we know it's Ir HaMoriah, for Har HaMoriah, Kiryat Melech, Kiryat Ne'emana. It's called also Aliza, Gan Elokim, Har HaKodesh, Surya, Nachala, Eden, Ir David, Shalem, Sadeh Ya'ar, and on and on and on. And it's just so beautiful. Each name means so much and meaningful. The next part I want to discuss is Yerushalem. Yerushalem is the original name for Yerushalayim, and it comes from the story of Avraham Avinu when he made a brit with Melchizedek, the Melech of Shalem. Back in the day, before Yerushalayim was as we know it, it was an area, and it was called Yerushalem, a city that's complete. They didn't officially have chumot, they didn't have those walls yet, which is pretty significant. And there was a king at that time, and he was a priest of all high. Now you say, how was there a priest? There was no Bet HaMikdash. Well, let me tell you guys, back in the day there were priests, and there was a certain Torah, a certain way to honor that system and that Torah and what that means. I'm not going to get into it now. So there was a king, and his name was Melech Shalem, the king of Salem, known as Melchizedek and as Shem, the son of Noach. And he greeted Avraham Avinu after Avraham won the war with the angels, and they made a Brit Shalom over down at Nachal Kedron by the Valley of the Kings, Emek Yehoshaphat, Emek Amelech. And later on, we see in the prophets that they said that at the end of days, that is where Mashiach and Eliyahu Navi will be standing to redeem every single one of us. It started originally, the point of the history of the demarcation that changed everything globally, universally, in every single way, was the handshake and the Brit Milah of the word between Melchizedek, Melech Shalem, and Avraham Avinu, Star Megan Aleinu. And it became Yerushalayim because the Shalem part was for Yerushalem, Melech Shalem, Melchizedek, and the Yeru is for the part for Avram, Sh'ura mi'ever, he saw beyond, and Urai Tara Moriah. Moriah, as we know, is mor, which is frankincense. It's always spoken about in Shir HaShirim, and Shir HaShirim was written, as we know it, by Shlomo Melech. He's a Melech Shalem with a Hey, HaShalem. So that's a big secret, because there's a deeper source where Shlomo Melech got his information, but that's for future episodes on Holy Flicks. And I always say, from Hollywood to Hollywood. It's unbelievable how I've been watching some TV shows lately to see what's going on there in Hollywood about what they're saying. And, I learn a lot, and it's unbelievable how much history they do contain. So we see that in every lie they have to put in truth to catch the people, and it's very important to expend our consciousness and our dat in order to bring and receive the consciousness and physically and mentally in all the forms and ways of Melech HaMashiach. And that's a little bit of more history about Yerushalayim, Yerushalem, Yerushalem. And eventually we want to have peace, and to be peace you need to be complete with everything. There needs to be justice, there needs to be truth, there needs to be האהבה and emet and chesed והשלום, and that's how we're gonna get to that place. And we'll go back, and even more so, to the days of Yirushalem. Another quick thing I wanted to mention was 1 minute. Okay, for last one till we do another episode, and I will have mamash a shiur with the sources, just speaking about Yerushalem and the story with Malki Tzedek and Avraham Avinu, and I'm going to have another shiur series, just the names. This is just a quick pop-up, tap, love for Yerushalayim, I love you. So this is the best. They say, how come there's no beach, there's no ocean in Yerushalayim? And in the Sfarim, they said that the tzaddikim said if there was a beach here, then we would lose that sense. Not that there's nothing holy about an ocean or a beach. It's that we come to Yerushalayim to do some sort of work, and the beach is kind of like a chill-out place, and it would take away from that. But we all come to Yerushalayim and pour tears and oceans of tears, and those oceans do not disappear. If you take the word Yerushalayim, the first letter is Yud, and the last letter is Mem, and that spells Yam. So there's going to be one day a beautiful ocean here with all our tears, and it's going to turn into floods of love and shefa and bracha and simcha and awesome swimming pools with waves and whatever Hashem is planning for us. He's Pele, Plaim, He's Aluf Olam, and we love you, Yerushalayim, and may all the people who are fighting our wars be protected. Every one of us is fighting a wars. The Yerushalmi is living there, and only Vadeno, living in Yerushalayim for 20 years, not simple. It comes with its own price, but at the same time you get Gan Eden, Mamash, and Gan Eden is anywhere you are. Yerushalayim is a state of mind. You are where your heart and your mind is. So even though you're not in Yerushalayim, your heart and your consciousness can tap in anytime. And for now, that is it. You can follow my account, Zioni, Zion, on Instagram, and it has just pictures and videos of Old Jerusalem. And if you're interested in booking a private tour, I like small groups up to 10, 8 people, 6 people, to Old Jerusalem, by Mount Olives, by King of the Valleys, Nachal Padron, Vichon Valley, I said Mount Olives, the cave of Zechariah and Malachi and Haggai, the prophet Huldah. These are places we need to tap in and learn our history, and just go there to get and receive love and give love. They say flowers, and when you milatef, when you give it like a little, even on its leaf, a little bit like lituf on a person, it grows, it gets energy. So just by us going and breathing in the air and saying, Yerushalayim, we love you, and hugging a tree, hugging a tree, or whatever your thing might be, it gives life to Yerushalayim. We've prayed enough, we've fasted enough, we've cried out enough, we've had so many Yom Kippurim. We want Ahava, we want Shalom, so let's be what we want to receive. So if you're out there, whether you're with me or not, when you're in Yerushalayim, touch the rosemary, make a bracha, hug a tree, give a little leftover water from the bottle to fruits or fruit tree, and even if it's a little drop, use your wild imagination and say, Abracadabra, may this fill up the entire garden of trees. Because Hashem can do anything, we just have to ask and be nice and believe what we're asking for, and that's how it happens. So, Yom Huledet Sameach Yerushalayim, every day is Yom Huledet Sameach Yerushalayim, and Rabbi Lubavitch Shamar, every single day is our birthday. So, Mazal Tov to us for having another day to celebrate in Yerushalayim, Ir HaKodesh, Ir HaAhava, Netzach v'Netzach Netzachim. Alright guys, signing out, wishing us all a happy Yom Yerushalayim every single day.